Okay, so in this lecture, I'm going to talk to you about the options you have for charging your client on Fiverr. Now, obviously, in our gigs, we would have already had either single tier or three tier pricing options for our clients. Now, time and time again, you're going to find yourself communicating with a buyer who probably does not fit in any of those tiers, and you want to create for them what we call a custom offer. And I'm going to show you just a brief idea and how you create a custom offer for a client. Okay. I probably need to use something else. All right, let me just do this. Oh, I can't use that. Already did it with him. Let me find somebody else. Okay. So let me use this option. Okay, so let's say you're having a conversation with a buyer and there's nothing in your gig that suits him as far as pricing. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. All you have to do, let me go back, click on create an offer. And when you click on that, what's going to pop up here is all your gigs, because you get reviews to your gigs. You can choose which gig applies to this job that they're doing. So for me, I'll click virtual assistant. And we have two options for custom offer. You can do single payment or you can do it in milestones. I'm going to show you both. So let's click on single payment and I'm going to show you. All you need to put here is a brief description. Let's say you're going to say make 100 phone calls to real estate. You can just do anything simple as that. And where it says revisions, you can put revision. You don't have to. Revision means if something goes wrong, how many times are you agreeing to review the work for this buyer without charging them additional? Okay, I'll put 0 for that. Number of days that you expect to complete the job. Let's guess 2 days. And for this, let's say $80. See, you type it in there. You don't need to fill in offer expiration time. Email sends, I don't normally fill any of that, and you're going to click send. I cannot send click send on this one because I do not want to send this offer to this individual, but this is how you will do it. And I'm now going to show you how to do it in Milestone. So if you want to create an offer in Milestone, and what Milestone means is breaking up payments. For example, it can be a job that you're not sure how long it's going to take or how much it's going to do, or it can be a job that's going to be ongoing and you want to break it up in milestones because the buyer prefers it that way. So let's say, for instance, you're probably doing social media management and it's $100 per week, but you want to do it in milestone for this customer to pay $100 every week for 4 weeks. So you break it up in sets of 100. Or for myself, if I'm doing anything for a buyer, like I'm doing product uploading on Shopify for a customer right now, and I'm charging them, let's say, $100 per 100 products. I don't know how many products it's going to be. So I'm doing it in milestones where I'm charging him $100 for 100 products, and I'm breaking it up in milestones per 100. So every time I hit 100, he pays for another 100, if you understand what I mean. So let's show you an example here. I'm going to click milestone. Now in milestone, the same thing. Remember, in the description, you just put in a short description of what you're doing. And when it comes to milestone, you're going to name each one so you know what you're doing. So you can name it project 1, project 2, project 3, project 4. You can name it like that. You can name it first 100, second 200. It doesn't matter. It's just for you to know what each is. Okay. The same thing for revision. If you want to put revisions there, that's fine. Put the amount of days you think it's going to take you, and you put the amount. Down here, the description that is in the second description bar is related to the milestone. So you can put my first 100 calls if it's phone call, or my first week of social media. That's all you need to put in there. It is going to save it, and you notice it says second milestone name, and you can put here project 2. And it's the same thing. You can put the amount of days you want. I'll put it at $100. And then for the description, I'll put the second 100 calls. You know what I mean? And you click save, and you can always keep adding milestones if you want to. But if you notice, it adds everything all together for the total, right? So it says 4 days total, $200. If you're finished here, all you need to do is click send offer. It's going to go to the buyer. They will pay for the order, and the orders are going to pay in milestones. Remember, your first order is going to be $100, and then the second one is going to be another $100, and that's how it works. You can cancel this at any time on either side, but this is a good option as well for your buyers if the pricing that's on your gig, your service gig, does not apply to the job that they want to do. This was super cool, and I thought it was very important for you to see. And that's it for your options for your buyers to pay you on Fiverr.